The water was a beautiful, terrifying blue. Miles from shore, in the vast expanse of the Pacific, a diver named Ben was in trouble. He had been exploring a vibrant coral reef when his equipment malfunctioned. Now, his leg was caught in a tangle of old fishing nets, anchoring him to the seafloor. His air tank was running dangerously low. Panic, the diver's worst enemy, began to set in. He struggled, but his movements only tightened the net's grip. The surface, a shimmering ceiling of light and life, seemed a million miles away. He was alone, trapped, and his time was running out. The silence of the deep was broken only by the sound of his own ragged breathing and the frantic beating of his heart. Despair began to wash over him, colder and more terrifying than the water itself. He was about to give up, to surrender to the deep, when he saw a shape emerge from the blue haze. It was large, sleek, and powerful, a dolphin. It circled him once, its intelligent eyes seeming to assess the situation. Ben's heart leaped with a sudden, irrational hope. He had heard stories of dolphins helping humans, but he never believed they were true. The dolphin swam closer, nudging his trapped leg with its snout. It seemed to understand. Then, it did something extraordinary. It began to push him, not upwards, towards the air he so desperately needed, but horizontally, along the reef. Ben was confused. This wasn't helping. Was the dolphin just playing? His hope began to fade, replaced by bitter disappointment. But the dolphin was insistent. It pushed him with a gentle but firm pressure, guiding him away from his trapped position towards a dark crevice in the reef. Ben, with his air now critically low, had no choice but to go along, his body growing weak. The dolphin's actions made no sense. Why wasn't it trying to free him or push him to the surface? The dolphin's nudging became more urgent. It was then that Ben saw it. A shadow in the periphery. A much larger, more menacing shape. A great white shark patrolling the edge of the reef, drawn by his struggles. A primal fear, cold and absolute, seized him. His blood ran cold. The shark was between him and the surface. He was not only trapped, he was being hunted. And in that moment he understood. The dolphin wasn't trying to save him from drowning, it was trying to save him from the shark. The dolphin's strange path was a calculated move, a desperate strategy to hide him from the apex predator. It pushed him into the dark crevice, a space just big enough for his body. The dolphin then positioned itself at the entrance of the crevice, a living shield between Ben and the shark. It was a standoff. The massive shark circled, sensing prey but unable to reach it. The dolphin held its ground, unafraid, a guardian of the deep. Ben watched, breathless, his mind reeling from the incredible display of intelligence and courage. Inside the crevice, Ben's hand brushed against something sharp, a piece of jagged rock. With his last reserves of strength, he began to saw at the net binding his leg. The dolphin, as if sensing his plan, stayed put, a steadfast sentinel. The shark, growing impatient, made a mock charge, but the dolphin didn't flinch. Finally, the net gave way. He was free. But his air was gone. His lungs were on fire. Black spots danced in his vision. As he began to lose consciousness, he felt a powerful force from below. The dolphin, seeing he was free, had zipped under him and was now pushing him with incredible speed towards the surface. They broke through into the sunlight and the air. Ben took a huge, gasping breath, life flooding back into his lungs. He was alive. Floating beside him, the dolphin made a series of clicks and whistles, its job done. It had not only hidden him and guarded him, it had delivered him back to the world of the living. A nearby fishing boat, having spotted the commotion, came to his rescue. As they pulled him from the water, Ben looked back and saw the dolphin leap once from the water, a final graceful salute, before disappearing back into the blue. Sometimes, salvation doesn't come in the way we expect. It's a profound reminder that the depths hold not only danger, but also a fierce and mysterious compassion, and that the greatest heroes don't always speak our language.